Our next speaker is Dr. Cornelia, this is misspelled here, Weyand, not Weiland, Weyand, and she's a MD, Ph.D., Professor of Medicine, Immunology, and Rheumatology at Stanford. She received her MD degree at the University of Aachen, Germany, and I don't know if you've all been to Aachen. It's the home of Charlemagne, or it's got some beautiful architecture. It's got a great horse show. Then she received her Doctor of Medicine, summa cum laude at the University of Bonn, Germany, and Doctor of Medical Sciences, University of Heidelberg. She was a postdoc fellow in Germany, and then a resident at it looks like Dartmouth, the Hanover Medical School. Or is that, no, Hanover in Germany, I'm sorry, medical school. And then she was in the Division of Immunology at Stanford as a fellow. And she is now Associate Editor of Nature Clinical Practice, Rheumatology in the Journal of Molecular Medicine. She's published over 300 peer-reviewed articles, and she's going to discuss this morning aging and the immune system.
Good morning, everybody. This is a time to talk about us, I thought, for a moment. You may think, why should I worry about aging? It's going to happen anyhow. And so do we need to worry about it? Actually, I think it's the one thing we really need to worry about. Why? So I think the best term to describe what's coming has been coined as the gray tsunami. So this is the distribution of the US population, showing it in 1901. And you see that we had a nice pyramid structure. Many kids, good middle-aged population, and then a few that actually make it up there. And this changed, of course, dramatically by 2001. And you see now we have much less kids. We have a little bulge in the middle. But now the baby boomers are sitting there. And this is what is going to happen in 2101. And you see that we are going to go in what the population scientists describe as the square formation. We're going from the pyramid to the square, meaning that there are as many old as there are young. Actually, this great tsunami is not just an issue for the United States. This is a world trend. So this shows you the percentage in the world population of kids that are under 5, and you see how it is coming down between 1950 and 2050. We're actually right now at the crossing point of the curves, because these kids, in a sense, are being replaced by those that are older than 65. And if you look around, and if you look in your family, if you look amongst your friends and your neighbors and your patients, you know this is true. People are getting older, they are living longer, and we have to adapt to that phenomenon. So the WHO has defined the 9 trends in global development, believing that the aging of the world population is probably the major event that will shape our future. So we have an aging population around the world. There are now 500 million people that are older than 65. Actually, I think it feels good because we're not alone, right? There's many of us around there. The life expectancy has been increasing. The life expectancy around the world is now between 79 and 82. You know that the US is actually sitting much closer to the 79 than the 82. But you see that the range is actually pretty narrow all across the world, independent from healthcare systems, actually. People are getting about 80 years old. So the fastest growing section of the population are the so-called oldest old. These are individuals that are over 85 years old. They now account for 10% of the elderly. They are actually Hallmark last year printed over 100,000 birthday cards for 100th birthday. So you see that there is a growing shift and a